Hello, Kettering Church family. I want to take some time and talk to you about an important and exciting next step that we're planning as a church, and that is opening our church doors to in-person services again. The board voted on Tuesday evening to set a target date and work towards beginning our in-person worship services on November 7. The date has been chosen for a few reasons, including feedback from you, from the survey that was sent out, and additionally because the building project will be completed in October, which should then give us enough time to get everything ready for the beginning of November. In March, the church board and other leaders of the church made the decision to close for in-person services because they wanted to make sure that you are as safe as possible during the pandemic. Well, since then, you have been incredibly supportive and faithful. And although I have only been here for a little bit over a month, I have noticed that. And I want to thank you for encouraging us and for watching and participating in the online services. This is a difficult time for everyone. And even pastors can fall into discouragement. So thank you for who you are, because you have helped us keep going. Thank you for staying faithful in giving and in supporting the church financially. Ministry has not stopped, and that is a testament to your dedication to God and living for Him. I believe that because of that, we will touch many more lives as we continue working together. Because we care about your safety, we have come up with a plan that we believe will allow us to gather again. The risk for contracting COVID has not disappeared. Therefore, we will continue to monitor the recommendations of the CDC, our state health department, and local experts every single week. We know that things can change really quickly. This decision will always be contingent upon the COVID positive testing in Montgomery County being within acceptable limits. And when we gather together, the plan is to take every reasonable precaution to prevent the spread of COVID by implementing standard practices such as wearing masks, having temperature checks, and physical distancing in place. So after reviewing recommendations from the CDC and our own health advisory committee that we put together, we have divided the plan into 3 phases and plan to begin on November 7 with phase 1. Our church leaders have worked really hard on creating this phased-in reopening chart. And that chart explains each phase and the protocols that it will entail. We invite you to look through the chart to see what each phase looks like and become familiar with it. At this point, I need to let you know that we are choosing to stay away from any other meetings in the building on Sabbath morning, including Sabbath schools. And that is because that will give us some time to assess how things are going. And then we can move to the next phase when appropriate. What I am excited about is that this will give me the opportunity to meet many of you in person and hopefully soon. But for those of you who have health concerns or simply do not feel comfortable coming into the building just yet, we completely understand. No one is expected to make a particular decision. Make the decision that is right for you and for your family and your health. We will be delighted to host those of you who choose to worship in person, and also will completely support anyone who continues watching online through our streaming service. Whatever you choose, know that you are a valued part of our church family, and we love you. I want to ask you to please pray for us as we get everything ready for the opening, because this will continue to be a journey. But we will get through it together. And most importantly, we have God by our side. He's alive, He's still sitting on His throne, and He has a plan for us. He says in Jeremiah 29:11, "For I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." So let's trust His promise. May God bless you.